Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dina. This is Creative Minds Homeschool, and today I'm going to give you a tour of what my husband calls Books 100. So, this isn't like super duper greatly organized in any way, and my kids kind of have their way with it on a regular basis, so I struggle to keep it where I want it. You know how that goes. Their organizing ideas and mine are two completely different things. So, but I'm just going to quickly go through. I'm sorry the camera is shaky, but it is what it is. But I just wanted to do this. I had asked kind of what y'all wanted to see, and Mama Schmooze over at Mama Schmooze Reviews asked for this video. And I'll put a link to her channel below in case you want to check her out too. So, here we go. Okay, the lighting up here is not real great, so just excuse the shadowiness that is going on here. We do have lights on, but I don't know why it's not very bright in here today. I guess it's just where the sun is. It's getting toward noon, so I guess the sun is directly over us, and so yeah, makes it shadowy. But anyway, I'm just going to start on this corner. This is like where I'm keeping our 5 in a row books that we're currently working through, and also some read alouds that we're working on. We're currently reading the Little House books, and we are on number 5. This is an old set I purchased, and you can tell the kids have I sent them to find the latest one we're doing, which is the something about silver something. I don't even know. And then we have, I don't even know what this is. Some of this is stuff that's not even oriented the right way. Nice. Some of this got put here recently. My husband went and dug out a whole bunch of books that we had in the attic. So some of it is stuff that people have given us. Like this is our mathematics section with readers that my kids stuck in here for some reason. I don't know why. His engineering books. Then we have, these are some more like little readers, sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, this shelf is some of our old 5 in a row that we did last year. And then these are the readers that the girls are currently working through. Then we have board books and more board books. Those are some of my best love things right there. And if you come over here, we have our My Soundbox books, which I love. These are some ones that we have been given. A lot of the books we have been given. Like, so a lot of these are like the Disney stories and just some classic Little Red Hen. You know, these are old books. But then we have our Bob books. These are kind of like our readers. Back here is all the ones that my girls read last year when they were in kindergarten. Like the, they're just like real quick little reads. Kind of like sight word readers. Then we have down here, basically hardback books that they can read. And then there's some paperback books that are, you know, just anything and everything. I have not cleared out all the twaddle. So we have a good bit. You know, my kids are into superheroes. We have Winnie the Pooh. Oh, we have lots of stuff. Then back here, these are some things that, those are like alphabet books that my kids aren't using right now, but I will probably use when Aaliyah gets bigger. And right here is like more like activity books that they can dig through. You know, we have a lot of just kind of odds and ends, just whatever we have. You know, we have some good classic type stuff, and then we have, or I don't even know if that's a classic, but it's classic to me. Then we have just, you know, your run-of-the-mill things you get. And so that's that. That's books for the kids. Then up here I have, this is a set of, it's the highlights, Which Way USA. Those were hand-me-downs from my niece. Right here is our pitiful, kind of like a geography and history section. It's pitiful up here because Everett has a huge collection of like World War history books in his room. He has his own little, what he calls his library, which is like a cubby, I think it's a 6-hole cubby hole shelf that has a ton of history and I don't know what else he has on his shelf, but a lot of stuff. This is our holiday books and a couple coloring books that we have up here. So, you know, I like to, well, I say the holiday books. The Christmas books are packed away with the Christmas stuff, but this is pretty much some Easter and Halloween and Thanksgiving, that kind of thing. Not in any particular order. Here's some more history. See what I mean? It's just, we're all over the place. This I guess is more geography, except this is history. So let me move this while I'm here. And I guess this is too. So yeah, that's our pitiful geography section. Then this is some of our history. This is a book Everett won from the library that kind of doesn't, I don't know where that goes. And then these are some books, some readers. This is not history. Well, it is the history of pizza. And let's see what else. Famous. So these are like readers for them. The history of how planes. Well, that's science. See, we get kind of turned around, but that's, we have history in there mostly. And these are some like a Bible shelf and more Bible books. Don't ask me why it can't all be on one shelf. I don't know. I guess these down here are more for the kids to grab, and these are more for us to read to them or to use as reference. So that's what that's all about. And then down here, oh man, I am like not a good camera guy. These are like science readers. So those, I'm a seed, all kind of things. I come to here whenever we have a topic that we're talking about, and a lot of these were given to us, which is a huge blessing, by another family that does 5 in a row. So a lot of the topics that we cover are things that are on this bookshelf, which is awesome. We have readers, that kind of thing. You know, that. So a lot of these are books that I've gotten at the thrift store, that kind of thing. Then down here are like the hardback books, kind of like some encyclopedia type, reference type things. Lots of different topics covered throughout here. Monster bugs, ears, animals, you know, lots and lots of stuff over there. Then this is, oh no, I sat down. Might take me a minute to get up from here. Just more sciencey type stuff. I am so sorry, my lighting is really bad, but it is what it is. Dog heroes, creepy crawly bugs, science stories. So that's our science. This is miscellaneous kid books. Then these 3 shelves right here, this is all stuff that has been hand-me-down to us that is like older kid reading. So there are lots of different stuff. We have a Star Wars collection right here. We have just the Bobbsey twins. Let's see what else I see on here. Some of like the classic, I guess they're condensed books, but they're like the classic stories. Lots of different things. Magic Treehouse, I think that's what it's called. Judy Moody. And I wasn't a reader growing up, so a lot of this stuff I'm not real familiar with. Like here's some Mr. Popper's Penguins, you know, different stuff. Boxcar Children. So those are ones we will eventually get into. And then this is my, this is my pitiful reading shelf. Okay, this is the kind of stuff I read. Lori Wick's my favorite author. I like very lighthearted Christian fiction. If I'm going to read it all, I don't want to have to think. I guess it's like twaddle for adults. So that's what I go for. So that's that. And then these are my good intention books. Things that people either gave me or I bought that I need to read, but will probably never read. I've read this, Baby Wise. That's what I've used with my kids that has helped with sleep issues for them. And then, let's see. These are my teacher books that I'm currently not using. So, lots of preschool stuff, lots of first grade. Well, I'm using first grade, but a lot of stuff that we've already done or not using or will use. That's what all that is. And then these are some like compilation readers. These are some of my college books. More readers and some books that should be on that other shelf. I'm telling you, my kids have their way with it. And then these are books that need to be put back where they go along in their section. Okay, so now you've had a tour of Books 100, and we are loving having this in our home. If there's a time, like a lot of times at center time for the kids, Elin likes to do like drawing things or like hands-on things. Evangeline loves to come out here and read book after book. She is my most into reading, which is kind of ironic because she is the most like me personality-wise, but she is a terrific reader and loves to read. Really, both of the girls are becoming really great readers. Like at night, lately, they are reading their Bible story books, which they found on the Bible reading bookshelf section, and they took them to their room, and they're reading by flashlight every night. They're reading their Bible stories. Everett, he is so like me as a student, just a reluctant reader, reluctant writer. He's coming along, but it's not his first thing is not going to be, let me read a book. You know, I was like, Bubba, the girls are reading their Bible at night. That's a good thing for you to do. Yeah, like, no thanks. So I don't know what we have to do to get him excited about reading. I honestly did not read through a full book probably until 12th grade when one of my high school teachers introduced me to Lori Wick and another couple authors that I really liked. And I was like, okay, you have another one of those? And I can do that kind of reading. I read a lot on my phone, like articles and different stuff like that. But as far as just to sit down and pop open a book, it's not what I do typically. Unless I want to go to sleep, I might read at night. I have a stack of good intentions, a stack of books I need to get rid of that I'm not even putting them here because I know I'm probably never going to read them. Even though they're great books, I just need to pass them to someone who will actually use them. Anyway, so that's the tour. I hope you liked it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Excuse my poor videography skills, if that's even a word. And tune in for the next time. Bye.